expedition had already begun, and he sat alone in the driver's seat of a tiny Mazda, pulled into the hard shoulder of the dual carriageway, overlooking the Mahon estuary just beyond the slip road for Rochestown. And from that weather hill he could see where the seaweed shores encrusted the land, and where the city sprawled in the distance. On the opposite river bank, smoke rose from low blocks of nondescript facilities that might have been pharmaceuticals or warehouses or makers of tiny plastic cylinders. And he saw the marshland, the river, the slip roads and flyovers, the castle, the docklands, and rising out of the city's roof stacks and steeples and aerials, the radio station's mast, the beacon. And it was all the same, but it was utterly different.
"Come on, will you, Tony?"
A voice boomed. And when he turned, there was the giant head of a man in the back seat, bald and bearded, cross-eyed, gaping at him.
"I must get back to Ireland for me funeral,"
the head said. It was just a head, filling the back seat on the passenger side.
"I fucking hate London,"
it said. Was its voice coming from the back seat or the radio speakers?
"I will not be buried here again."
But we're in Ireland, Tony pointed out, reasonably, via the rear-view mirror.
"We're in Cork."
In the mirror he saw, next to the head, a gaunt woman he did not know, or did not know he knew. She was all bone and wrinkle.
"We are in my crooked eye,"
the head bawled, alone on the back seat.
"Drive on to fuck."
But Tony didn't know how to drive. Though he pressed the accelerator with his foot, the car wouldn't budge, just revving, just noise.
"What are these boxes next to me?"
the head brusquely asked.
"They reek of age."
Tony looked in the rear view and saw his vinyl collection all boxed up, collected first in London, 50 pence a record in the basement of a place in Greenwich, and added to then throughout the years. "That's the collected," he told the giant head.
"The collected what?"
"My records. I collect records. Music?"
"Ah, music. The music of what happens. That's what I liked best when I was... How long till we're back in Ireland? I fucking cannot be buried here again, and will not. And you must get me home."
"I can't impress this upon you enough," Tony said, slowly and clearly. "We are on the South Ring dual carriageway in Cork. That's the slip road for Rochestown there."
"We are in my eye,"
the giant head bawled. The gaunt woman grinned at him through the rear view. "Listen to your man," she said. "Eyes." Every wrinkle was a smile.
"Do you know how to drive?"
he asked her. And yet he had already released the handbrake and the car began to roll slowly backwards.
"This,"
the head boomed,
"is not my country. This is an abomination."
"You're not wrong there, Eyes," the gaunt woman said. Hands to the wheel, Tony tried to keep the reversing car on the tarmac and off the grassy verge. Mercifully, there was no other traffic on the road. "You might not be wrong there," he said, and it was his radio voice that emerged.
"I asked them to take me with them. Me head. I was a good friend to them. I told them stories of old. I fucking sang to them, Tony. I fucking sang to them."
"Right." The car rolled backwards. Tony's whole being felt braced.
"Me, a giant. And what did they do? Let's. Don't open the door," I said. "God knows where they are now."
They rumbled into the verge, and the box of vinyl bounced violently. "Sorry about that," Tony said. "Doing my best here."
"Get us home quick, Anthony, before I'm fucking buried again. 80 joyous years me whole."
"Where is home, though?" Tony asked, the radio voice again.